Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of 8 plus 1, The Classroom. I am here today with a multi-talent, somebody that is super talented. My boy, my brother, Teddy B. Kansas City's own Teddy B. Teddy, welcome to 8 plus 1, The Classroom.
Thank you for having me, bro.
How are you, boy?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have you here, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for coming to sit down with me
Of course.
and having this beautiful conversation
Of course.
we're about to have.
Might be a deep one, but it's gonna be beautiful. It's a good one.
I like that. I like that. I'm here for that. Teddy, let's start with your upbringing.
Okay.
You're born and raised in Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
What was your childhood days like in Kansas City?
My childhood, for the most part, I would say was it's pretty good. But it was some trauma that happened, in the midst of my childhood. I was raised by my grandmother. It was 4 boys. I'm the baby boy, my oldest sister, and I have 2 younger sisters as well. But yeah. My upbringing, being raised by my grandma, it was pretty good, but there was some trauma within that.
Oh man, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
No, it's
So it's 6 of y'all all together?
4, 5, 6, 7.
7 of y'all
Mhm.
from the same mother and father?
Same mother.
Same mother?
A couple of us got different fathers.
Oh, I used to think it was just 4 of y'all. You
No.
got little sisters?
Mm-hmm.
They still here?
One is here, and I believe one is in Topeka or Lawrence, one of the two.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
They cute like your older sister?
They cute like me.
Hey, come on, shut up. I'm not gonna brush through and just ignore the fact that you said you had some trauma
Mm-hmm.
when you were young. You comfortable talking about what kind of trauma was it?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. At the age of, I believe 7, yeah. At the age of 7, I was molested by a friend of the family and her daughter. So it was a mother and daughter. I was molested by them. And then later on growing up, I was also molested by a cousin, a male cousin. So that brought about different struggles and confusion, growing up about me personally, of who I am as a male, because I wasn't a man yet, But it brought about some different struggles, confusion and everything. And I just had to literally try to process it, try to learn how to deal with it the best way I could.
Wow, that is crazy.
Yeah.
So has that ever been handled as far as repercussions on price to pay for doing that?
As far as on their end,
Yeah, as far as like family.
no.
No. So did you speak to anybody about it, or?
Yeah. My sister knows. My mom knows. My brothers know. So a pretty good piece of the family knows. My former wife, my ex-wife, she knows as well. She helped me through a lot and everything too.
Wow, bro, that's crazy. What effects did that have on you?
It had a lot of effects on me. I would say growing up, I had mixed feelings of who I was on a sexual tip, as far as if I like boys, if I like girls, the whole mind frame that I was in was that I have to like girls. I have to, this is the right way, because I grew up in church as well. So reading the word, knowing the word and everything, and understanding that this may not be the right thing to do. If I go ahead and like boys, I had to stick with the mindset of, okay, girls is it. I have to get married, marry a woman, do all these things the right way. But in the midst of that, I was still hurting myself because I wasn't fully expressing who I was, or I wasn't being truthful with myself that, hey, I like guys,
Man, that's
So
crazy.
so it created a mental block in my mind, and it played a big factor in my marriage. Because I felt like if I got married at the age of 19, I felt that if I go ahead and get married, this feeling of what I'm feeling, it wouldn't surface up anymore. These feelings of wanted to know what it'd be like if I was with a guy or anything like that. They'll just go away if I just do right, marry my wife, take care of my family, raise my kids the right way, treat her like the queen that she is. It'll just be gone. But that was an ignorance because I was young and dumb, knowing that it wasn't going to be gone because it wasn't handled. That part of me hasn't been dealt with yet. I haven't been healed from that part, from the past childhood trauma that happened to me to create this monster, you know? So, and I called it a monster because I had to fight it every day, every month, every year, to the point where I say, you know what? I got to live my truth. I got to walk in my truth. And this is me. This is who I am. So, and this is who I am today.
Man, whew. Lord, I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. So, you never really had the chance to sit down with anybody, as far as therapy wise, as far as just some type of way to help you find healing.
I would say no.
Have you healed from it though?
Yes.
How did you find healing?
Honestly, God, through prayer, through worship and everything, like I found healing through that because at the end of the day, I never put the blame on that person. Like I'm this way because you did this. I'm this way because you did that. No, I don't, even though they had a part in it, a major part in it, I don't put the blame on them because I understand, because if they did it, it must be past traumas from them too. Who touched them or who molested them? What along the bloodline in their family or whatever created this monster to go ahead and do it to other kids or to other people in general?
Yeah, that, man. I'm glad. You found healing,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you found a way to dealt with it.
Right.
Because so many people have dealt with that,
Yeah.
and one, they don't even speak of it.
Yeah.
They've never let nobody know, and they're still dealing with it internally.
Exactly.
And they never found that channel to release that which they're holding inside of them,
Right.
to release it out. They never found that.
Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm still getting out there or being comfortable with telling my story. Because like you said, it's a lot of, I'm just speak on the men, because a lot of men, whether they're pastors, whether they're gangsters, I don't care what walk of life you come from, this thing can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
And a lot of men put on this image, this hard image, like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I don't mess with that gay stuff. I don't do this, I don't do that, because that has happened to them. They don't know how to process it. They don't know how to deal with it. And I feel like, well, if I continue to speak out and tell my story, on what happened to me and how I dealt with it and who I am today, I feel that it'll impact a lot of people to just come out like, yeah, I dealt with this. And because I dealt with this, it's also caused this, because I've dealt with suicide. I dealt with depression. I dealt with anxiety. I don't like, and even now, I don't like for people to touch me a specific type of way, because that triggers that trauma.
Yeah.
So it's still stuff that I got to. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm all the way healed, but I am healed for the most part. But it's still some stuff that needs to be dug up, so I can get full, complete, 100% healing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. But have you forgive them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You forgive them.
Yeah. I have to forget. It's, man, sometimes I feel like my heart is too big, because I have to forgive, like I just have to. It's not in me to hold hate, because while they're sleeping good, I'm over here crying, hating them and everything, cussing them out behind closed doors, and they over there sleeping like baby Jesus, because life has moved on. So why harbor that hate? Why harbor them angry emotions? It's just going to be eating me up inside and killing me. Life has to move on, and I got to make something out of that.
Is that why you got married really early?
No, I would actually say I got married really early because at that time I knew what I wanted. I just knew what I wanted. I wanted a wife. I wanted the kids. I wanted the the whole American family look, beautiful family, white picket fence, all of that stuff and everything. But being ignorant, again, married at 19, that stuff takes time. It takes maintenance, But no, that's not why.
Right.
I would say that's not why.
The idea of getting married at 19, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
That which is expected of us as the head of the household, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a 19-year-old modern day man, and the modern day man that today's man,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think a 19-year-old man is ready for the troubles and the trials of marriage. If you do, you have to be around people 100%, be around men who has done it, and they have to show you the way super early on.
But here's the thing with that, though, because I had to grow up quick. So the mindset that I was in, like I said, and I met my wife in the church. So we were both kind of ignorant to well, if we just got God, we just keep God at the center of it, everything will go good.
Yeah.
But what happens when you get into an argument and you forget about God, and
that's what I'm saying.
So but yeah, I understand what you're saying and everything.
That's what I'm saying, because look, marriage takes a lot of commitment.
Oh yeah.
And it takes, you have to be able to have a disagreement, and forgive, and forget very quickly, because very soon you're going to be on the bed with this very same person. You see what I'm saying? So married, there has to be that growth. You have to have that internal growth.
Oh yeah.
To be able to say, I'm committed to this, for good and for ugly, the good, the bad, the ugly, because there are shortcomings. Because dating somebody, meeting a girl and taking her number and dating her, she lives in KCK, you live in Missouri.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you get together and you text here and there. It's all fun. It's all fun games until you leave together. You've seen her with no makeup. She's seen you at your most vulnerable state. You've seen her at your most vulnerable state. How grown are you? How matured are you to deal with that?
Right.
How are you able to deal with that on a daily basis and process it and stay committed to it?
Well, I got to say this, because I was married for 8 years. So, and I feel that's a long time.
Yeah.
Just reaching the 5-year mark is a long time.
Yeah.
But being in it for 8 years and everything, I had to learn that very quickly. Because mind you, I got married at 19, but she was 31.
When you were 19?
Yeah. She was 31.
Lord Jesus.
And it was a match. To me at that time, it was a match made in heaven, because we were both going through the same issues and everything, parallel lives and everything. And she already had what I wanted, and that was a family. I walked in at the age of 19 to her and 4 boys, you know. So from the ages of, at that time, 2 to 13, 14 or whatever, you know. So, and I was just 19, you know, raising them and taking care of them and everything. And they my boys till this day. I love them kids, you know. So 2 of them are grown now, but, you know, but it's just the fact that in that moment, at that time, everything they ever wanted was right there.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
At 19,
Yeah.
you have to grow up really early to be able to pull that off. And you know that I tip my hat off for you for that. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. Yeah. That is really, really hard, man. How has growing up in church, how has that shaped the man that you are?
Growing up in church, man, that played a big part of who I am. You know, like even till today, man, I will drop everything and pray. I would drop everything and worship God and everything, because that he's a center of my world. You know, like even if I'm far off, not even, you know, thinking about it and everything, I always find my way back to him, because honestly, if it wasn't for him, who knows where I would be. Even in the midst of that, being molested and everything, I could have been somewhere like strung out, and that can play a big part of my mind and everything. And I could just be just done and over with, because some people don't come back from that.
No, some people don't.
They be 30, 40 years down the line, and they still messed up from that.
Yeah, it's not too many people who come back from that. You have to find some type of awakening.
Yeah.
To come back from that.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Especially it happening to you as a child, because I didn't get the choice to choose whether I like boys or girls. You know, that it was just like, boom, this is what you gonna like. You know, I'ma be molested by a woman and by a man. That's so crazy. It confuses me. Like, what? I don't have a choice.
Real talk.
You know?
Yeah.
But, you know, thank God that there is a God, you know, who actually literally helped me through that year after year, month after month, day after day, minute after minute. So you started singing in church, right? Yes.
What brought you into singing? Did you see somebody doing it, or?
Actually, singing was passed down to me. My grandfather, Thurman Huey, he was a singer and a choir director. My dad was a singer, and he played the bass guitar and everything, and it passed down to the third generation. You know, I'm a singer. I play the saxophone. I direct the choirs and everything. So literally, it's almost crazy, because like everything that they done, I've done it plus more. You know, and now my daughter, she's a singing machine. She, at the drop of a dime, she'll sing. You know, so it just runs in the family.
That's tight. That's dope.
Yeah.
My dad can't sing. He can't. I mean, I could try.
I mean, you sound all right.
Don't hate. Don't hate. I can sing, man.
You can.
My dad can't.
You can.
When the reggae beats come on, I go into Rasta mode.
But that's not really singing, though.
I sing.
But Rasta mode, that's not really singing. Reggae and all that, that's not really singing.
Boy, reggae musicians are some of the best vocalists in the world.
I love reggae music.
What are you talking about, bro? Bro, if you have time, go on and look at Dwayne Stevenson.
Dwayne Stevenson. Y'all hear that?
Dwayne Stevenson.
Okay.
You don't think reggae musician can sing? Go ahead and look at Tyrus Riley.
Okay.
You crazy? Them people they're amazing vocalists.
Got you.
Coco T, amazing vocalist. Buju, even Buju. You dance, you sing, and you DJ at a club, right?
Yeah.
You you do karaoke at a club.
Yep.
Talk about that a little bit before we get into the music thing.
So before I even started DJing and doing karaoke and everything at a club, shout out to Missy B's, local bar here in KCMO. One of the best bars here in KCMO, might I add. Before I even got that job, I was just a regular, just going there, singing karaoke, having a couple of drinks, then be out, And so I just got my foot in the door and everything, and just get my feet wet and everything, just constantly going and going and going, until one day they said, "Hey, you want to, we need a karaoke DJ. You want to go ahead and DJ?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then just like that.
You DJ Fluffy.
Yep, DJ.
That's crazy.
He want me to be fluffy so bad.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
that's tight. I like that. I like people who explore do explore art and everything around them.
Yeah.
Because I listened to this guy called Tony Robinson. Mm-hmm. He's like a mental like a coach who just coach people mentally. He's an author and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. He said people are so boxed in. He said we live in a box. We get up in the morning, take a shower in a box, drive in a box, go to work, sit in a box, come off work, eat in a box. Everything we do, we're boxed in. We allow ourselves to be so boxed in.
Yeah.
To the point where we put limits around ourselves because you're in this box. So you have boundaries and limits of what you can achieve, right?
Right. So
to see you do all this stuff, dance, DJ, sing, right? You got to be complimented for that. You know what I mean? Because not everybody has the audacity to do all of that. You know what I mean?
That. Yeah.
And one thing that I really want to speak about is your music. You're what I call a talent who's not really. You do this music stuff. It comes so easy for you, to the point where you really don't take it too serious because it's so easy for you. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Why?
I actually, I just experienced something here recently that actually kickstarted my fire again on to actually take it serious. But I don't know. It's just that I tried to go ahead and, okay, let me explore this side of music. Let me explore this side of music. Let me explore this side of music. Try to see what I like, to see where my main focal point is, but it always come back, bro, you need to sing. Like, all this is cool. DJing is cool. Dancing is cool, but your passion is singing. And I guess I just get, like, say, okay, yeah, it's whatever. It's cool and everything, because honestly, I'm going to be upfront and blunt and honest with myself and with you. Sometimes I do doubt myself sometimes.
That's crazy.
And
I seen you in a YouTube movie too, like a film, like a series type of stuff on YouTube.
I'm an actor as well, yeah.
I seen you doing that too. That's tight. Recently you went on American Idol.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was an experience. Like, first we did, Zoom calls and everything for the auditions, and then they send an email out to see the judges. And once you see the judges, of course, get the golden ticket. You're going to Hollywood, and I made it to Hollywood. So yeah, and then sang and everything, but I wasn't the image of what they were looking for. So
wait. Hold on. Pause. Chill. You was not what?
I wasn't the image of what they were looking for.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well,
they need somebody as cute as me. Like, you not cute enough, or they need some. They have a setting.
No, baby. I'm fine as hell. Fine as wine, baby.
All right, we're gonna let the viewers decide that.
But No, what I took it is my size, or or whatnot.
What?
Yeah,
That's
because
crazy,
they said
bro.
my voice is amazing,
So you
but
have to have a certain size.
you have to have, I guess from what I've been told, a specific size and a specific look.
Wow. But do you really need American Idol now?
No, I don't.
Bro, you could be a SoundCloud musician.
Yeah,
Like they say SoundCloud rapper. You could be a SoundCloud R&B musician.
right,
You could record your own stuff now in your basement and put it on YouTube.
exactly. Yeah, that's
And
true.
you could even record your own stuff now and put it on
Right.
Apple Music.
Yeah,
You don't really need them.
right. It was
That's,
just, I
that's
guess,
crazy.
it was just good for the experience. Like I tried out for American Idol year after year after year, year after year, and to finally make it to Hollywood, that's just the biggest accomplishment for me in itself. To see Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Luke Bryan.
So you said the beautiful thing for you is getting there to see Lionel Richie,
Yeah,
Katy Perry,
and Luke Bryan. Yeah,
and Luke Bryan. You met Lionel?
yes,
Crazy.
yeah, I did.
Legend.
He is, and it's crazy because Lionel, he's the Simon Cowell of the bunch.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Katy Perry, I would say, is a Paula, and Luke is Randy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Lionel
pretty-
Richie,
it's
bro.
pretty
Legend. Legend. You met him?
yeah.
Sure. So what exactly did you learn from that experience?
I learned honestly from that experience. I learned a couple things. I learned is that if you stay consistent and continue to put your best foot forward, you're going to make it through some way somehow. But I also learned that when one door closes, another one has to open. And I have good news as well, but I can't say that good news. I can't say it yet.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
It's always like that.
yeah. Most
It's
definitely.
always like that.
Yeah,
It's just for you to keep looking.
exactly. Yep.
When, if you like seek and you shall find, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they said, the closed mouth don't get fed.
Exactly.
But the beautiful thing about it is, you can get into
Right.
these shows, right? And also, you can sing. For you to get to even that stage, you can sing in order to get there.
Yeah.
You know that now. The doubt that you have, I don't think you have that doubt anymore.
Right.
They might say no, but they didn't say no based on talent.
Right. Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Even with that, and this might take a switch of the conversation a little bit, but even with that, and this is another lesson I learned. A lot of people are not going to like your image, but you have to promote yourself and your specific image so much to the point where you're going to make them love you.
Yeah.
Not like you, but make them love you.
Yes.
Just like Jennifer Hudson said in Dreamgirls, and you're gonna love me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put myself out there. I'm not gonna hurry up and drop 100, 200 pounds just so my image can fit your image or fit your ideal
Your
image.
idea.
No.
Yep.
No. Body positivity. That's one major thing that I promote.
It's dope. Hey, look. I always say this, man. Everybody ain't made to be as skinny as me. I even gain weight. You know what I mean? Like everybody is not made to be. We're all different shapes and sizes and forms, bro.
Yeah.
We cannot all be like me or all be small. And some of us are tall. We have
Right.
the tall people. We have the short people. We
Right.
have the big people. We have the skinny people. We have
Right.
the medium-sized people. So the world of art is not just made for one specific look. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
There's not just one look
Right.
to this thing, to being a superstar.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't think you really need to feel any pressure or any need to kind of change your outlook. I mean, if it's something that you feel deep down in your heart for health reason or for any other
Exactly.
reason.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
change this. You could change it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
When Ross has a hustling out, the song that changed his life. He was a big boy.
Yeah.
His friends still call him fat boy, right?
Right.
So what made it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really see the logic, but I guess I wouldn't understand Hollywood because maybe I'm not meant to understand the
Right.
thing.
Right.
But I do know for a fact, you can put out your own music now and do your thing.
Yeah.
You don't really need them at all. I mean, but if you want to try out, because I know the kind of publicity it will give you though. If you appear on one of those things, all the whole world watches that.
Right.
If you appear on one of those, they can send you home after that. I don't care what happened. You've already had
Exposure.
the exposure. If you have the talent, people are gonna still follow you.
Hopefully they air the stuff that they that we recorded while I was out there and in St. Louis, because I had to go to St. Louis to see the judges. But hopefully they air that.
Yeah, but that's dope. What are you really working on anything musically now?
So I have a meeting tomorrow with one of the Kansas City legends here. His name is Joe Black. I'm gonna be a part of the Jetpack family, possibly. To start recording an album. Also, as far as music is concerned, any major thing that I'm doing right now, I'm not. I recently had matter of fact, today actually, right when I got off work, I had to rush home and get ready. I had an audition for The Voice. So yeah, I'm not giving up on my dreams at all. What else? Yeah, just that I'm not really doing anything major as of now, but soon to come.
Yeah, they can't stop you, bro.
Yeah.
You're the only one that can stop yourself.
Yeah.
Nobody can. If they always say, man, look, if you build, they will come.
Exactly.
But the beautiful thing about that is, when they come, they're coming on your own times, though.
Yep.
You decide what kind of deal it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Now, you at this stage, you stand a huge chance of ending up signing a 360.
Right.
Or just a touring deal, or a deal where they probably control a chunk of it.
Yeah.
But when you build and they come, you control everything, including your pop and everything.
Now, I will say this. I can release sensitive information. Soon to come, matter of fact, next month, I'll be in Chicago for this live music festival where the different labels are going to be, like Def Jam was going to be there.
Yeah.
Sony is going to be there and everything. So I got that in the making too. I also have to go down to Atlanta because they're having a big football game to where it's actually on a college tour. I'm not doing the whole tour. I'm just going to different cities and performing music, doing music.
On the which you're doing that on the somebody else's. Like are you a part of a team that's built for that, or
No,
somebody is touring and you're just opening or stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm going as an independent artist.
Yeah, but I want you to put out more music though.
I am. I got that in the making.
You sure?
Positive.
Everybody's gonna want to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were gifted. Trust me. You can sing. You can. Bro, I've had you shut down a whole Waffle House, got customers quiet, just watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this, bro. When the pandemic happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
One day we were at work, the next day they said, Charles, you were laid off.
Mm-hmm.
In one snap, everything got taken away.
Right.
Food from my table. You see what I'm saying? You and I have walked together for a while, maybe a year or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
The whole time I'm walking, I'm telling you, bro, I want to start a podcast. I'm watching Charlemagne. I'm watching all these podcasts, right?
Right.
But I never started it. So when the pandemic happened, I said I could lose everything in a heartbeat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not try to start working on something that I own, that is mine?
Right.
And not even the financial gain of it, but if everything stops today, like we wake up tomorrow and it's the end of the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to heaven in peace, knowing that I wanted to start a podcast, and I actually went and did it.
Right.
I might have less than 4 or 5, maybe 10 episodes now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I've done it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you going to making music and putting it out, right? It manifests just one thing, bro. That is, I always wanted to put out my music. Do you know how good it feels?
Yeah.
If you go on Apple Music, bro, and type your name in or Apple Podcast, and my name pops up, even though the views are very, very, it's like minute.
Mm-hmm.
The 6-7 people that watches, but just seeing my name there,
right,
bro, I swear to God, it feels good.
And the crazy, I feel you on that, because I've been watching American Idol since I was a kid. Seeing Kelly Clarkson win, Ruben Studdard win, Fantasia win, Carrie Underwood win. Even Jennifer Hudson, she didn't win, but she won.
Yeah.
Because she's out there. She was on the same season as Fantasia. So like seeing that as a kid and actually being on the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Listen to these people, listen to the celebrities' music, and actually meet them in person. Like, bro,
this is Lionel Richie, bro.
This is Lionel Richie. This is Katy Perry. This is Luke Bryan.
Bro.
Like, and hopefully, like, if I make the voice, like, bruh, I'm sitting in front of season 1 winner of American Idol. Girl, I was just on the show. I got voted off. Now I'm on this show. Kelly Clarkson. To see if I open up my mouth and sing, and her chair turn around, John Legend chair turn around.
Bro, Kelly, you talking about Kelly, bro? John Legend, bro.
Yeah.
He won everything, bro.
Yeah. Blake Shelton, the country singer.
Blake,
Ariana Grande.
Blake is like a god as far as country music is concerned.
Yeah.
That's the fulfillment I'm telling you about. Sometimes it's not even about the finances, the money that comes with it, bro. It's just the fulfillment. That's what I do it for. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not waiting for a handout from nobody. Because, entitlement is the thief of hard work.
Yeah.
2 things you can never do in life, right? Be entitled and be feeling so sorry for yourself. Self-pity is the mother of playing victim.
See, and I'm glad that you said that, because it goes back to what we was talking about in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was like, do you forgive yourself or do you forgive but no, but it goes back to what you said, like, do I forgive them? Yeah. Like, I don't blame nobody, because, and I don't take it upon myself to feel sorry for myself either. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
It's not my fault that it happened to me.
Yeah.
And
go ahead, preach.
Yeah, like
preach, pastor.
It isn't like, it is no point of feeling sorry for yourself or playing victim for all these years, these lives,
that's
because
the point.
You now you doing it just to be seen.
Yeah, boy. Listen,
and you keep yourself
chained,
handcuffed,
in
that box.
Yeah, that box. You
keep yourself in that box to where you lose out on so many opportunities of what you actually really want to do in life because I want to play victim.
Yeah.
This happened to me.
Yeah.
And people use that
Nobody.
to
Yeah.
be lazy, or to be,
bro.
or, you know,
Thank
yeah.
you, bro. You know what, bro? I can be, even with this podcast, right, bro? I have friends, bro, dudes that I love, bro. People that call me every day, bro, and we talk. We talk about deep stuff, bro. We talk about our families. We talk about the women in our lives.
Yeah.
We talk about you know, everything, bro. They never shared my shit. Not on Facebook, not on Instagram, not on nothing. But guess what? When I put up something, they call me, they watch it, they call me and say, bro, oh my God, this is amazing, bro. Oh, bro. They leave comments on YouTube, right?
Right.
And I appreciate that so much. I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah.
That they actually watching. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can be here and feel sorry for me and say, man, bro, why didn't they share my shit? I'm going to be creating the mindset of a victim. I'm going to be finding myself as a victim, though, that nobody wants to support me, nobody wants to help me.
Right.
But the little 100 people that watch,
yeah,
I appreciate them a lot.
Exactly.
If I could just be like, hey, the people that watch my stuff, what y'all want from the gas station? You know the meme that be like, the 5 people that like my like my stuff, what do you want from the gas station?
Yeah.
I could be like, hey man, what the 5, 6 people that watch my stuff, what y'all want from the liquor store?
Right.
What y'all want from the weed dispenser? I don't smoke weed. I'd be like, what do you want from the cigar store? What do you want?
Right. Yeah.
I got a Nike coupon. What do you want from Nike, Nike.com? You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, just sitting there waiting for somebody to come and do something for you, bro. It's,
ain't gonna get it.
You ain't never gonna get it, bro.
It's one artist. She's a famous gospel singer now. I watched her since she was on the show. Not American Idol. She was on Sunday's Best. Her name is Leandria Johnson. Her story was so tear-jerking, was so heartfelt and so real. She before she auditioned for Sunday's Best, it's a gospel show, singer show on BET. Before she auditioned, that's when Hurricane Katrina came.
Yeah.
And she had lost everything. I mean, everything. And, you know, on Sunday's Best, they expect you to come dressed in your Sunday's Best, you know. But she had on tube socks, flip-flops, a pair of jeans, a white beater, and a black hoodie.
Yeah, that's real.
That's real because she had lost everything.
Yeah.
And she got on there.
And killed it,
and won the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
yeah, stuff like that. You know, people like that, they kind of have something to fight for.
Right.
They have the why.
Right.
Why you doing this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it seems like these shows, they look at that a lot.
Yeah.
They highlight that a lot. Maybe they do it to tell other people in those predicaments that, look, here is somebody that's going through what they're going through, and they're winning here.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Maybe that's it, or maybe it's just the narrative that they want to push.
Right.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Don't crucify me, for it.
Right.
But, I mean, we could just keep on going and going and going till tomorrow.
Yeah.
What is there anything you want to talk about that we didn't touch on?
Honestly, no, but I would like to say some encouraging words real quick, to anybody who have dreams, and visions and goals that they want to hit or they have hit or that they're trying to, they're striving to get to, don't stop, because the longer you keep pushing, the harder you keep pushing, the harder you hustle, the harder you grind, all of that jazz. The the harder you put forth your effort to get to where you want to be, you're going to achieve them goals. I kid you not, because like I said, year after year after year, I tried, American Idol, deny, and I finally got through. My goal was to make it to Hollywood, and bada bing, bada boom, there. Like, honestly, I wish my grandma was still here, because, like I said, she raised me and everything. I wish she was here to see that I made it to Hollywood, because we used to watch American Idol together. We watched all these different type of singing shows together and everything.
That is dope.
And to finally say, Grandma, I made it. I know she looking down, smiling,
proud,
proud,
walking around heaven, telling everybody, look at my grandchild.
Yeah. So it's like the fact, I'm not even upset that I got denied again or got kicked off the show, because I was on it.
Yeah.
That's all. Look, I made it to American Idol.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, back to what I was saying, like, don't stop. Keep pushing, because you all are going to make it. It's evident. It's evident. So, yeah.
It's dope, man. Thank you, bro. You're not a hater. I'm not a hater at all. You celebrate people a lot. It's so many people that you have no business celebrating that you celebrate.
Yeah.
And it's so many people who root for you. So many people who like you. Your energy is beautiful. And it's just a matter of time before all of this makes sense for you. You know what I mean? Don't give it up. Keep pushing. Put some music out. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing. Some way, somehow, one thing is gonna take off,
Yeah.
This is the reason why I started this platform, to give people the opportunity to tell their own story. See, when I first started, I wanted to do this with just immigrants, because nobody really tells our story. It's not on TV, it's not on the radio, it's not anywhere. Sometimes we have a little clique and we just keep it in that little clique.
Right.
But when I started, I looked around and I saw some of my boys who wrapped their arms around me. I said, "Come here, little homie. We gonna squeeze you. We gonna knock you on your head. We gonna call you African booty scratcher and all these names. We gonna call you Michael Blackson and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But we gonna also embrace you for who you are." So I started looking at every single one. You, Crispy. I had this list. I had a book at home. It has Tahira's name on it. It has all these people that I said, I want to sit down with these people because I know them and give them an opportunity to tell their story.
Yeah.
And seeing that all coming into fruition, I had an interview with Chris. It's coming out. I already did one with him. And sitting down here with you and doing this is it.
Yeah.
We spoke about these things when this whole thing didn't even start. We used to be at work. As soon as it's 1 o'clock, I'm in the back doing my instead of doing my stuff, it would take me 20 minutes to do. It takes me an hour, 2 hours, because I'm on the phone watching other people do their podcasts. I'm watching interviews instead of doing my job.
Right.
Because I just wanted to master my craft. I just wanted to make so I'm able to have a conversation that makes sense.
Yeah.
And this conversation with you today made a lot of sense. It helped me understand exactly who you are in that. Your big heart, your energy, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. The world is gonna reward you, bro. Thank you, man.
Thank you, bro.